Hey, what's up everybody? Side 5 Gaming, GBO2 update number 3030. Here we go. Alright, awesome. Those boys up there at the Peasant Garage sending us two more crazy suits. Starting off with the Galbaldy Alpha. As I said, you know, it's a peasant suit. I guess it was supposed to be suited for space, but it's good on the ground and in space. This is the 400 cost, level 1. Decent resistances down there, except for that really low ballistic resistance, only at 7. Looking at the skills, you get the EAC level 2, so that gives you 2 dodge rolls, but it's more important to be used as like a single dodge roll and then a tackle. That's really what it comes out. Then it also has enhanced tackle, high performance balancer, and then anti-blast stabilizer for when you kill people. Looking at the arsenal here, you can use the peasant machine gun, we could call it, and then he has a proprietary beam gun, and then also the Galbaldy beam rifle. Coming over, checking out the stats for the Galbaldy beam rifle. 1700 damage, 350 range. That's good range with 95 heat. So you're only going to get 2 shots off before it overheats, but each shot does stun the enemy initially. Looking at his melee weapon, what is that? 1900 damage. The main thing about this is that it has an extremely fast downswing. It just pokes people and knocks them down instantly. It's super quick, and that's where the real ferocity comes from. Also has the Sternfaust and the shield, if you saw that in there. So giving it a couple stun options there between the Sternfaust and its beam gun. Looking at a basic loadout here, takes care of the ballistic resistance, adding more melee resistance, and then adding more melee output. Taking into note its speed, it does have good walking speed at 130, and the thruster is average at about 50. Alright, moving on to the Gigan. The killer tricycle, the forklift of death, whatever you want to call it. Really funky looking suit. Another just wild peasant creation, as you can tell here. So I have the level 3. This is a 300 cost, ground and space. You probably already saw the space video. 10,000 health, 11, 8, 11, and then 20 output, and still has 10 melee actually, but where it's at is down there in the speed category. So 120 speed. Really nice. The main skill to look at here is high performance balancer. So it is a yellow suit with a high performance balancer, allowing you to pull off some really interesting counters. And coming over to its weapon selection, we have its really cool 4-barrel Gatling gun. The main thing about this is that range, 350 range with a 60 round magazine. Really good range on that. And then its cannon, outputting 1430 at 500 meters, so that's about 50 meters less than a Zaku cannon, but it actually does more damage than the Zaku cannon's cannon at 300 cost. Coming over to the last one is the Vulcans. It does have a coaxial machine gun, as you can see, attached to the turret, and then he's got 2 Vulcan pods inside of his head, or I guess head torso thing, whatever that thing is, whatever. And then rounding it out with a claw arm, so I guess it's part of the claws, who knows. Alright, going through some basic loadouts here. This is just adding, you know, basic resistance across the board. So ballistic 1, beam 1, anti-melee 2. In case you want to play up close, use that speed. And then it does need a little bit extra thruster, and then adding as much ballistic output as we can put on there with shooting 3 and 1. Another long range loadout here. So we're doing beam 2, ballistic 1, equaling out those 2 resistances at 14, and then more movement, so walking speed and then a little bit of thruster. And then here, this last one, we're trying to fit in the autoloader 2, so more thruster, autoloader only ballistic 1 to round out the resistances, and then just shootings, and then filling in the blanks there. Coming over, checking out the banner. There you go. As you can see on the very bottom there where it says "Overwhelm them," the exclamation point is the @ guy, so not really hard to find that one. And new stuff in the stores. DP shop, we have the Blue Destiny Unit 1 level 2 along with the Freak Custom level 2. Those are both 3-star, as you can see there. The level 2s are I believe the 400 variants of those suits. And then going down to main weapons, you have the weapons that correspond with those suits. Nothing new in custom parts or in the clothing or anything like that. And since it's late, I'm just going to skip over the RT shop. Nothing really crazy in there. They did add more camouflage though with this new desert pattern coming in 3 different variations: pink, blue, and then desert. Well, that's going to do it. Thanks for checking it out, guys, and I'll see you out there.